everybody, it's Martha at Yoga and Fitness. I want to take you through a quick yoga class, really good for the bones. So when we put our bones under load, they build for us, they get stronger for us. When we work our muscles, we're getting stronger bones too, and stronger bones are so important for longevity. As we get older, the sense of the risk of falling increases. And and if you fall and you're older, break a hip, for some people that is the end. That's it. So working on strength, working on building stronger bones, so important. So if you have yoga blocks, I would have those. We're going to get started. If you hear a lot of banging on my end, we're getting our bathroom downstairs. In this class too, it's perfect for a beginner. So if you are fairly new to yoga, you'll be just fine. I'm going to give lots of modifications. And start to breathe. Keeping your hands on your belly, you can feel it. Exhale, belly rises. Slowly exhale. One more breath here. And movement in tabletop all fours. Continue to breathe. My fingers are spread, wrist underneath your shoulders, your hips. You're going to inhale into cow. So we're going to hang in cow just for a moment here. So spine is arched, your belly is dropped, your shoulder blades are together. And then as you exhale, you're going to round, tuck your pelvis, tuck your chin, press the ground away. And go back to cow. Exhale, cat. One more time. And let's come into neutral spine. So nice flat back and an arched forward rounded. And then we'll find a bird dog. So let's start with our right leg back, lifted. Your hips still stay leveled. Careful of that. Low abs pulled in and reach your left arm. Excellent balance here. Breathe. Your right leg. Strong right arm. And then left leg, hip stays leveled, right arm and reach, take it down. We're going to sit back on your heels or cross-legged just for a moment. Bringing your arms out in front of you, which is very much like where we just were. Okay. Just be careful that your shoulders still come near your ears. You always have your shoulders back and down, shoulder blades together. In a lot of poses, unless we're doing like cat or plank, your shoulder blades actually come apart. But for the most part, shoulders are back and down, kind of locked in. So as you reach into bird dog, where we just were, again, your shoulder is not up near your ear, it's still back and down. All right, so let's do bird dog one more time. Left leg. And like I was saying, on your ear, get back. And then let's drop it on the other side down. And exhale, move your breath. One more each. And again, staying back onto your heels, we're going to work those wrists. You could go cross-legged too if this is just too much. My camera likes to zoom in on me, so just you sit on your heels. Or cross-legged, fingers are down, big inhale, and finger. Lunge next. One more time here. Yoga blocks. Go ahead and grab those. Yoga blocks boost space. So they're actually really good. I don't care if you're a beginner or if you've been practicing for a long time. They just allow for space. And hands underneath your wrist. I feel like my camera is on me. All right. So I've got my hands on the blocks right underneath my shoulders. I'm going to take your right leg back again, like we're doing for a dog, round to cat. Take your foot through. I'm just going to bring my camera down one last little time. See what's going on. You can keep your hands on the blocks, chest stays lifted. And the beautiful thing about the blocks are they can come up hold that you need, pressing your hips forward. Stays very ankle fairly. And get slightly forward, that's fine. As long as there's no pain, just listen to that. You can sit here, you can come all the way up. And of course, reaching our arms up too. That. In your leg muscle, drawing your inner thighs in towards center. One more. And we'll release. We're going to come back so that our legs forward. So you can pick up this right foot and back. Left leg extend out. Roll in cat. Right hip through. Press your hips forward. Lifted. Stay here in your lunge, or you can come up here, or reaching those arms up and back. From here, we're actually going to come to stand, tucking your back toes, come and forward fold. Hold on to your elbows when your head being heavy and place. Release hands to the floor, hands to your shoulders above your knees. Down, lengthening your teeth out. As bend as you need. What you don't want is this rounded back. So bend your knees straight and fold. That again. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. One more time. Inhale, halfway lift and fold. Hands kind of paddle out your fold. Really good for those hamstrings. Your hands can come to the yoga blocks, of course. Yeah. Good. And then as we inhale, we're going to quiet our legs. You can walk your feet into touch or take a wider stance. We're going to inhale, sit in. So harder would be legs together, easier, a little wider. Your chair can be high, low, low abs fold in, and long straight spine. We're going to fold here and build strength. Follow your weights in your heels. Even though my arms are reaching, my shoulders are backing down. 3 more. Big inhale. Exhale. Exhale, release. All right, we're going to step back Warrior two. So there I am. Let's spend this for a minute. Right foot is back. It's parallel to the end of your yoga mat. Toes are pointing out. If you're on carpet with me, just be really careful. I'm slipping a little bit today, so watch that. Your front knee is shifting towards your pinky, and we'll take our hands up. Again, building strength, feeling those legs work. Shoulders are down away from your, and you're gazing out over your left middle finger, and we're going to hold again. Nice and tall in your upper body. Here we're going to reverse it. Flip your front arm, reach forward, up and back, and hold. Good. Let's ease out of it. We're going to come into our side ankle. So you can rest your arm on your front leg. You can take your arm and dangle. You can bring it all the way down to a yoga block. What you don't want to do is start to cave in. So I like just to stay on my quad there, my leg. You can reach here or reach to the front room. Again, just working on that shoulder back. Don't dump all your weight into your leg, which is what I do often. So you are using right here to stay lifted. All right. So from here, we're going to go into a high lunge. Very carefully, we're going to release and come out of it. You're going to come to the ball of your back foot and lower your knee down for that lunge where we just were, or stay with me in a high. So wide stance, this back leg is a little wider than the front. Pelvis is tucked, nice long leg. Your arms can be up for balance. Maybe you're doing this near the wall and you're holding on. Reach those arms up and breathe. We're going to transition from here into tree. You can take this back leg and step right into it, or you can kind of baby step. But you're going to go in to tree. So you can go kickstand, calf, or inner thigh. Right, and we're going to hold. I had my camera all perfect before I started this. I don't know what happened, but we'll hold here. Arms are pulled in, growing your tree, closing your eyes, gaze upward, gaze straight down, just paint it up. If you're very new to this, then you can. If you've been doing tree for a long time and your balance is great, you're good here, then what can you do to challenge yourself? One more. All right, we're going to lower out of this. We're going to come right into half raises. So you'll lift your heels up and lower. You can do this near the wall if you like. There you go. So lift, lower. We're going to go nice and slow. That was not a very good example. For 5, 4, 3, 1. And we're going to repeat all of that on the other side. Let's back to our chair. You can go a little deeper this time. Maybe you can lift your heels up in chair. Holding gaze. 4, 3, 1. Up. This time our left leg goes back into warrior. Change it around so my back isn't to you. But right foot now is pointing forward, left leg, pinky edge is pressed down. Out over your right middle finger, right knee is going towards your pinky. Abs are drawn in, nice tall, shoulders are backing down, building strength. Feel those muscles work. Sit, flip your palm, reach forward, up and back, and pull. Legs do not move. We're going to come into side angle, whatever you did on the other side. Yeah, abs are keeping you here. Don't dump into this arm, into that leg. We're going to get that shoulder back, opening up. Okay, we're going to ease out of it. We're coming into your high lunge or dropping down to low. Wide stance. Up your pelvis, nice long leg. Reach. Hold. Into tree. Again, you can breathe up or just hop right into it. Your tree, kickstand cat or inner thigh. In your tree and breathe. Place right back into our calf raises. Again, go to the wall if you need. Let's take 10 and a lift and slowly lower. Left for 9, 8, 7, 5, 4, 1. Walk to the back of the mat. Big inhale. And let's forward fold. We're going to walk out to the plank. You can drop down to your forearms. You can down your hands up. Bring your knees back. Those press back. Shoulder blades apart. We'll hold for a count of 5, 4, and 1. We're going to release down to your left side. Both knees are bent. So instead of dumping into this arm, I want you to press the ground away and I want you to engage that oblique. We're going to lift up to a modified side plank. We're going to lower down. You're going to shift back to this left glute. And you're going to grab your right leg for a little hamstring stretch. Maybe you have to grab your hamstring or your calf and grab your big toe, right? And then we're going to kind of come back up to our hip. Into your oblique. Back. And exhale, stretch. 4. Press up. And stretch. Last one. Okay, let's switch sides. So in your side plank, everything's back, shoulders and hips. And lower down, shift your right oblique, rotate glute and hamstring stretch. Exhale. And stretch. 2 more. One. And 30. right? Either stacked or cross-legged. We're going to come forward and working on that left hip. You can stand it, but if you're here and there's no pain, go for it. You can put a blanket here or a pillow or a yoga block. You're just coming forward from your hips. Inhale and exhale. Switch your cross, like a stack. Maybe your stack is like here, and that's also fine. Inhale and exhale forward. Inhale, let's take a twist over your right. Inhale back up. And twist left. Big inhale. Let's float your arms back, taking a deep breath to the back. And now to the front. Last one, big inhale, reach up. And release. And in prayer, thumbs pressed to your chest. Close your eyes or gaze down, getting connected to your breath and to your heartbeat. Acknowledging yourself for rolling out your mat, hit and play, coming and your mat to take you so you can go off and take care of this. You need to have a stronger, healthier way. And the incredible body that you've been gifted. And acknowledging yourself for taking the tweak like modifications today or challenging yourself, listening to your body, doing what you can. Continue to do that off of your mat as you go about your day. One more full inhale. Exhale it out. Right, tears. Thanks for joining me. It's great having you, and I hope to see you back here soon. Have a good day.